is 3-7. 17 at. It's a debater channel in Norton, Massachusetts. 31 degrees at 8 a.m. And it's time now for the morning news and the stories of Thursday, February 19th, 2026. Good morning, y'all. This lovely Thursday morning, February 19th, 2026. It's 8 a.m. and 31 degrees and sun skies. Here are the headlines. UK police arrest former Prince Andrew over Epstein ties. 8 dead at Tower Avalanche. Victims included Sugar Bowl ski team mobs. Asked Korean President Yoon sentenced to life over martial law. Iran and the U.S. lead in the gunboat diplomacy as nuclear talks hanging in the balance. Boston 25 News had meteorologist Kevin Lemanowitz depart after 3 decades with the station. Boston later pitched new approach to tackle massive cash drug market. $110 million hotel coming to Boston Seaport. FDA reverses course on Moderna flu shot. Foxbird denies entertainment license months before World Cup. White House presses Iran to make deal while ramping up military presence. Peru's Congress elected Lebanese lawmaker Jose Maria Balcazar, 83, as the term president after removing Jose jury amid corruption allegations. China boosts marine protection and bid to lead global ocean governance. Former South Korean president Yoon set his life for insurrection. The National Committee on Wednesday sued to halt a Democratic-backed referendum on withdrawing the Commonwealth congressional map. DOT moves to remove 550+ private schools from Federal Trade Registry. Some avalanche victims connected to a private school for competitive skiers. This morning, I got info from Rachel Smith from Neighbors that noticed of attempted robbery about 4:55 p.m. Yesterday, 2 men tried to break into her house on North Washington Street. Her bedroom is a window with the porch where her adult son was talking to her. He looked at the window and saw 2 men stand on the porch staring at it. Their men were fully packed in the hooded out in the black and gray parkers, which initially obstructed their faces. My son spotted them because it was just such that there was enough light outside to see the clear. My son immediately began to curse them out and shouted for me to call police as they chased her. They unlocked the back door and ran them off the porch. The men they made no attempt to explain themselves and try to fight, but immediately bolted down the porch, put footage, tripping over loose tools, and tumbled out the assy steps to the end. Fully decided to scale my son. Her son saw some of the cloven fly that were wearing black beanie caps and parka hoods and started winter faces clothing. They may have hurt. Their legs both were Caucasian men in the late teens or mid-20s. I for tight. The one that lost has had a curly brown hair. They ran away towards the road. She doesn't think that they had a getaway car. They thought it was likely captured by neighbors Kevin from a restaurant face because police were called. She believes that she wants to make it for people who work to look out for any further activity. So be on your lookout. Bristol Plymouth boys basketball high school scores 1,000 group report to set off gym. While Taunton High boys basketball Dre Duckler joins 1,000 point club. Southeastern's new emission lottery could backfire. Superintendent warns. Jim Parker, 60, fiercely loved friends in baseball, dies in snowstorm. Oh my gosh. Take a look at stocks now up 1 gram at 47 at 49, 66.66. S&P 500 up 30.09 at 68.81.31, and Nasdaq up 175 at 25 at 22.73.63. Time now for sports. Last night, Norton Lanters boys lacrosse team behind 5 goals by Evan Petruzzo and Charlie Goodrich fresh the LaSalle Laser 16-5 and the Norton Lancers. Men's basketball, Wheatland men's basketball fell to the LaSalle Virginia 6-6-2 wins. Dimitri Airfield 14 points in the loss. Men's college basketball, Alabama won 17, Arkansas 150 to double overtime. Tennessee 89, Oklahoma 66, Great 91, Connecticut 84. Mississippi State 91, Auburn 85, Missouri 81, Vanderbilt 80, Virginia 94, Georgia Tech 68, St. John 76, and Marquette 70. Arizona 75, BYU 68, Kansas 81, Oklahoma State 69, Illinois 101, USC 65, Kentucky 80, San Francisco 59. Women's college basketball, Michigan State 104, Northwestern 68, Connecticut 83, Villanova 69, Texas Tech 87, Baylor 56, TCU 72, Houston 50, and Minnesota 74, Ohio State 61. Olympic ice hockey, Slovakia 6, Germany 2. Canada 4, Czechoslovakia 3 in overtime, Finland 3, Switzerland 2 in overtime, and it was USA 2, Sweden 1. MLBPA elevates Meyer after clock resignation. Just like US survives overtime failed to reach semis. Hornets fallen and injured after car crash. Peterson's crib exit draws self-concern. Crazy odds for Warriors persistent debut. Created 6 stars versus UConn after Bob's death. Arizona becomes domestic 35 takes out BYU and Rossi Colorado set for excessive test of the clash. Peter Children's time is 8:06. Time now for traffic watch. Baby! MBT forward line trade 12 635 from Fallbridge Depot Sarpay. 5 minutes basket between Montel South Station. Pitchman line drain 466 a.m. from Rochester Sarpay. 30-40 minutes basket between South Acton North Station due to single issue. Pitchman line train passengers will experience significant delays in both directions due to issue between Lincoln and Fitchburg. Individual alerts will be set as needed. Fitchman line train 1408, 703 from Walton Route 485. Operate 30-40 minutes basket between Walton Route 485 and off station to single issue. And Fitchman line train 405, 620 from North Station operate 30-40 minutes basket between South Acton Rochester to single issue. And Fitchman line train 414, 820 from Rochester's up back to the park. Rochester 5 50 minutes basket to the quick single issue. West line train 519, 730 from substations operate 5 50 minutes basket between substation and Worcester. Greenwich line train 1057, 705 from substations is parted. Substations operate 25-35 minutes basket to the mechanical issue. And Props line train 813, 630 from substations operate 5 50 minutes basket between Atterbury Workman Junction due to train traffic. Props line train 818, 710 from Providence operate 5 minutes basket between Atterbury substation and Props line train 820, 702 from Workman Junction operate 5 minutes basket between Providence and substation. $95 Southbound back between Tecton and Providence. 146 Southbound also on Route 95 of Providence. 195 eastbound also on Providence stretch. 24 northbound back on Route 148 Taunton stretch. 148 back to Taunton stretch. South Expressway back to between Quincy and Dorchester Route 3 and the northbound side, so the Norwell switch. Pike eastbound side is back between Newton Olin and the Austin tolls. 93 7 back between Malden and Boston. And 93 on the northbound side is back to North Andover stretch. And Woburn stretch of Route 3, 7 about 485. Low down Woburn. 185, not better back to the Tewksbury stretch of 485. 7 back between Lordstown and Andover. Central Mass and Western Mass sideways all looking good. 91, northbound back to Randy. Walford, Connecticut area. 84, eastbound to Hartford stretch. 95, 7 back between Zephyr stretch. And up in Northern New England, looking good. Peter Children's time, 8:08, 8:09. Time now for weather watch. Baby! Best slight warmer trends with respect to Friday's snow mix precipitation events. Looking at more in the way of sleet and even freezing rain, which will reduce expected snowfall total by a couple inches there. So, increasing confidence that snowy periods of snow showers lingering. Much of the day on Saturday, this Friday system guidance that's trended northwest for Sunday. And Monday, closest to we are still 4 to 5 days for many potential impacts from the system. Certainly bears watching. As right, we're nearly slightly above normal temperatures for tonight. With 3 weeks develops Friday night, creates with several inches that snow still appears to be on. Across northern Massachusetts, snow lingers into the Saturday with additional accumulation muscle. Latest guidance has shifted Farther north and west with a track of late weekend still bringing a greater chance of the widespread snowfall and coastal flood impacts. There are still 100 hours until the system bringing back snow. Friday rated table is drivers near slightly above normal temperatures. For tonight, a ridge of high pressure provides a brief period of quiet weather today. Tonight, anticipated a mix of sun and clouds. Heading into this afternoon with the wet clouds towards the west and after the 7 week, will increase the clouds tonight as a warm front associated with a low pressure in the Great Lakes approaches the south, which we mix develops Friday night. Greatest miss with several inches of snow still appears to be across northern Massachusetts. Snow lingers on a Saturday with a distant greenish possible temperatures of low pressure. Tracking across the Great Lakes, partial warm front toward the CW Friday night. We will also have a watch secondary low pressure system development off the New Jersey coast, plugging the backs for the Saturday. Precipitation top forecast remains somewhat complex and high pressure across Quebec looks to provide another dry cold into the river mass resulting in the storm across portions of the region. Ultimately, precipitation type will depend on how quickly the secondary low pressure develops. The additional low pressure system passing over the Great Lakes will allow middle level warmth to affect no further across our region. Friday evening, that the secondary low will cut off the surge of the earliest secondary low pressure develops. The colder story will be especially across the northern areas. On the other hand, a later development will result in a warmer solution with a more than the rate for the coastal plain and a longer period freeze rate farther inland. The New Jersey guidance can offer a range of solutions for the strength of location of the mid-level warm north, so taking about approximately a portion time. The latest MBM is 110-20% probability of a 500 inch of freeze rain for much into Massachusetts hires. NBM shows slightly higher probability across the western rails, which values as high as 30-40%, while this certainly signal for freeze rain. There are several details that need to be on Pumpkin Bout studies show numerous possible evolutions and warm north, and it's usually see them in case of deep between the middle of warmer 2 3 Celsius layer. Freeze rain is generally preferred when temperatures at above 0 Celsius layer exceed 3 Celsius above. So these models higher freezing rates show deeper warm north as colder guidance said that the GFS, HRDBS, and RFS have a cooler 0 Celsius layer, 1 to 2 Celsius have favor more of a transition where slow to sleep. The differential magnitude of the mid-level warm layer will make a difference between much of the region Pacific Southern inches of snow or more isolated, especially some locations are covered into the period of came snow for much of the region Friday afternoon, evening, start as to lift along the warm front and pushing some of the heavier snow may fall near the Friday afternoon commute, so 12 past the anticipated mixed precipitation may change back to a period of snow Friday night. And later Saturday is an inverted trail light feature lingers over the region. That still looks like to be an the event, but cannot rule out it. A margin border situation across much of Northern Massachusetts where snowfall side this will be increased in the area of 12 features sets up at snow showers leading front Saturday. Latest guidance says shift to farther north and west of the track in the late weekend, so bringing a greater chance of widespread snowfalls, coastal flood impacts. There are still whatever hours until the system will be back. So a variety of outcomes reading table is last few model lines that show more amplified density ridge and thus turning back northwest to the potential very powerful coastal storm Saturday night on Monday. That being said, the strength more so serving than square the wind all are rebuilding in this 40 to 5 forecast with today the model world, but the trends continue as much as the chance to be a period of perhaps significant impacts. Sunday night and Monday, play the time of the year. That model trends will be for the next 40 hours. Not much more to say, but it's way too early to write this off. It still bears watching. Forecast goes like this. Today, most of the time about 5 degrees, light variable wind. Tight ink with sky about 24 degrees, calm wind fair. Friday, chance of snow before 11 a.m., then rain. 130 degrees, the low 20 degrees, calm wind coming east around 5 7 about in the afternoon. Chance spaces 9% little no space expected. Saturday, chance of snow class come at 34, low 20 degrees, and northeast around 6 miles at chance spaces. 50% of new snow accumulation less than half an inch possible. Sunday, practice size come at 36, low 27 degrees. Northeast around 3 to 7 miles for Monday. Chance of snow, Clyde's come at 34, low 20 degrees, and north about 11 and 14 miles size. 26 miles at chance spaces. 30%. Tuesday, says come at 35, low 32 degrees, and north about 6 to 8 miles for Wednesday. Practice size come at 36 degrees, and calm wind coming South around 5 to 8 miles in the morning. And right now, it is 32 degrees. And that's going to be it for our border report on this February 19th, 2026 on a Thursday morning. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. Say you have a good morning, my day, dude. Stay safe, be well, be well. Have a good day, and good morning.